How much I don't get? I don't get 300. I don't get 300. I don't get 300. Oga, I beg. Now beg I still there, I beg. I beg, sir.
This thing, go punish you, right? Can you hear me, right? My wife, this is my wife. Okay, madam, can you hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
And so you need your husband for life. May he come back. You don't need it.
I need them, sir. I need them. May I go find John and answer? I beg. I'll go find now.
This thing make I tell you now. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Why? How many days this thing happened for your husband? Why they talk say 300?
I not get waiting at they do, sir. I see they sell some things till they gather the money. I beg. Now I beg I did.
God punish you. Listen, make I tell you. Yeah, upon that 10 million, you don't raise your husband be that. You don't raise them be
okay, I'll go find, sir. I'll go find. Okay, I'll go find the money. If I find the money, I'll go let you know, sir.
You call Bratoni, call God, let them know. Me they treat me.
Okay. I dey also since I dey find since.
No one be coming. I don't want visa. The boy, I don't want visa.
I hear. But we not get account now.
I just hope this particular late conversation doesn't put this man in danger. But let me begin by saying that insecurity happens everywhere. There's nowhere in the world that is particularly safe from insecurity. Maybe of various kinds, various grades, various layers, but insecurity is insecurity. It is the response of the government in power, the leadership, that makes it different. But from Edo State, it's obvious we're in an era of incompetence from our security agencies and to the government in power. And that is why it is disturbing. It is very disturbing. Listen to that audio. You will see brazen impunity, and also immunity, because that is the only way where you can have this conversation. A lot of the times, growing up, because of a few security understanding that I have, these guys are using coded language. They speak very less on the phone because they don't want to track. Because the more you spend time talking, and if you've watched movies, you understand what that means. The more you spend time talking, the more security agents are able to track and detect and be able to confirm whatever they want to confirm. But this level, it reeks of clear-cut understanding that there is incompetence in the center of authority. Dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you said we should hold our governors accountable. We have a report. The governor of Edo State, Senator Modu Bebolo, is incompetent. And for any reason, if there's any need for it, if there has never been a need for state of emergency, Edo State deserves to be declared into a state of emergency for insecurity issues, aggravated insecurity issues, because this is getting out of hand. It is now a business of the day, just like people investing in various kind of businesses around. That's how these businesses have now skyrocketed, hitting all-time high. I'm sure this should take us into the stock market index. And as much as I want to be as indifferent as possible, cannot take away the fact that this is getting out of hand. I've asked my friends who are on ground to say, what is the state, Edo State Police Command doing? What level of sensitization? For example, this audio should be in their custody. They should be communicating with the people about, there's something they used to call morale boosting messages or statements. There's a morale boosting aura that they create by moving around in their drones, in their vehicles, all of that. The state government also begins to also talk tough and make it sound as if so you cannot be comfortable. And a few months ago, when Harrison Gwamnishu resigned from Delta State government as an SSA, and he focused on insecurity, I made a video here and I said clearly that if Delta takes that security serious, we already have a fundamental insecurity problem right in Edo State. But should Delta up their security master plan, it will affect us, because all of these guys will run into Edo State. And of course, we are neighbors now with, again, the most incompetent governor, the two most incompetent governors of Nigeria, Usman Dodo of Kogi State and Modubewolo of Edo State. They are Siamese twins, very clueless, very dull, very docile. And of course, politics, go and look at them. I saw a video of them entering the same vehicle in Ekiti, where they went to endorse Oyebanjo as the next Guba candidate. No problem for politics. But this is the most important thing now. The people that you were supposed to serve. Of course, two of them rigged into office. And these are all, again, all of the Omo. That's why I tell Tinubu to quiet his mouth with that, hold your governors accountable. When the people do not choose their governors, how do you even hold them accountable in the first place? And both of them now have been made to believe that they don't deserve to be governors because they were rigged into offices. And now that they're in office, the only thing they know is politics. You would think that a state like this, the governors will not be talking about wearing Bola Tinubu Kabi and all of the nonsense that you hear coming from Edo State. Again, declare a state of emergency in Edo State because these insecurity issues are getting too much. And I want to urge Edo Lights. It's a very terrible time we are in. Let's hold our hands together. Let's hold ourselves together. This is not the time for many shalayes. This is not the time for too many travels. There are some trips that should be cut short. There are some movement that should be minimized. It is not the time. Don't go and test yourselves. But if it is possible that you minimize it to kidnapping prone areas, please stay away as much as you can. We have a very, very incompetent people in power. And of course, I would have even expected that traditional rulers, they'll be rallying point, their conversations with all sides, civil societies, pastors, everybody is talking, because now it is now the survival of the richest. These richest ones are carrying mopos and if you understand what Edo is, this is we are getting into, we have moved into the U-tide, we are moving to November now. Apart from Lagos, there is no other state in Nigeria that should enjoy the amount of diaspora tourism or tourism of pleasure, as it were, in this season, because all of us from the outside world, we travel more, and even in the Lagos, we can even challenge to say it is almost like a stopping. It is like a how do I put it, like a stopover. A lot of people move on from there to other places, but we have a governor that should have sense, that should have had sense, but he doesn't have at the moment, unfortunately.